7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
Man, oh man, oh man. John, we've done it again. It's Weeby Tailin, Wednesday night. It's a little blustery out there this evening.
Bringing another hurricane to you.
That means windy for certain folks who don't know what blustery means. So, we're going to have a good show for you tonight, or we're sure going to try. We always try, don't we try? We try hard, John.
103%.
We 103%. It's that 3% extra that we give you every Wednesday.
Extra 3%.
Well, you're missing at least 15% of that. I knocked that over a little while ago.
Yeah.
Four years of doing this, and that was our first mess.
It's flat now.
Oh man, my notes, John. My notes got all wet and everything. But to get it started, I'm Captain Eric Hasty, and this is
I'm King.
And we're gonna have a good show. Let's see, we're gonna weekend fishing. We got the spotted by. We've got a captain's corner tonight. We've got a special guest tonight, Captain Darryl with Black Dog Charters is here, so we're gonna have a good time talking with him. It's going to be a good time, but it's going to be a serious topic, too. A little bit of public service announcement, if you will. I guess, what, a PSA? Is that what they call those? Yeah. Oof, you're going to want to stick around for that. It's going to be intense.
Yes.
Intense, John. I don't know that we've used that word before on this show.
Yeah.
But that's what's happening.
It'll learn you one.
Oh,
or we
man.
hope it does.
And as usual, we're shooting live in beautiful downtown Inglis here inside Captain's Cove Outfitters, where apparently he's got a lot of stuff on sale.
He is running a gambit of sale items to make way for the new stuff coming in. And it looks like he's got some Yozuri plugs over there on sale that are really, really good. Some other diving plugs on sale. He's got rods at killer
Reels,
prices.
rods,
now, these are all
yeah.
until they're gone because the new ones will come in. But I would get your butt down here and buy some stuff from Captain's Cove.
And that may come in handy.
That may
here
come
in
in handy
bit.
in a second.
Just here in a little bit. Y'all keep watching.
That's right. Learn something today.
Today's the day. Ain't learned nothing before. Today's the day.
Today.
All right, John. Well, let's take a look. See if anybody's even watching this. I forgot my old man glasses here, so I'm going to have to struggle. I'm going to have to squint. There we go.
I can tell you.
Let's see. Denise is on. Dale's there. Tyler's there. Happy hurricane season. That's right. Chris is there. Chris, happy birthday, buddy. I hated we missed your party Saturday there, but happy birthday. It's just a mild shop. That's right. Casey's there. Hey, that John King guy's on there.
Yeah.
Bobby, back up there in Chattanooga. Bonnie with State Farm is watching. Let's see. Ty's on. Dan's back. Good to see you, buddy. Jessica's on there. Capt Dog. Good to see you last night.
We've already got a question.
We got to get we got to get better at trivia. We've lost two weeks in a row.
Yeah, we're sucking it up. We do have a question though.
All right. Are we allowed to say I got busted on Facebook for, huh?
His umpty day? His ump daisy? His ump daisy? His ump daisy? Is that a bad word?
I don't know.
I don't even know what word that is. What dictionary is that one in?
I don't know. Maybe spell check screwed it up for him there. I don't know.
Yeah. You can get busted on Facebook for a lot of things
there
now.
You go. Yeah. Let's see. Jim's Jigs is on there.
Yeah, but he has a serious question. He needs a suggestion. My suggestion to you, Jim, is to hold on if you're going to fly a kite because it's liable to pick you up and take you with it.
Hold on loosely, but don't let go.
Don't let go.
There's David. Michelle's on. There we go. Michelle, where's Frost?
Yep.
Where's Frost?
He's probably in the yard working on a boat. She's out there cracking that whip and telling him, "Get to work, boy. I need extra money."
That's right. There we go. So we got some people on there. Enough people to get started anyway there, John. Big question coming up here is so it's dark. It's dark.
I left the house and thought I was late.
Yeah.
I had to look at the clock. I'm like,
So-
man, I'm because I fell asleep.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Yeah.
John.
I jumped up and I was like, whoa, shower time, let's go. The dog was looking at me funny.
Yeah. So the question comes, time has changed again. You know, we fell back. Now the question comes, do you guys like this 8 o'clock time slot? Or do you want us to shoot it back to 7 o'clock for the darker hour now? So you guys think about that. Let us know in the comments what your opinion is, because, you know, this show's for you guys. If you want it at 8 o'clock, it's 8 o'clock. If you want to take it back to 7, you know, we'll do whatever you guys want to do. What do you think, John? Do you have an opinion? You've always got an opinion. Not tonight? Not on this subject?
8 o'clock.
Oh, okay. Yay! All right. Well, we'll see what they want. Oh, I'm seeing 7s come up.
Those jokers.
I'm seeing, John, I'm seeing
I knew
a lot
they
of
were
7s.
I knew they were gonna.
I'm seeing a lot of 7s
Dang it.
popping up here, John. Matter of fact, let's see.
It's all 7s.
7 to 11, Tyler.
No.
You've lost your freaking mind.
Tyler, damn it, man.
Don't like 8, but you seem happier. Well, I guess, well, the rush part would be, I guess we rush it because we got to go eat, you know, normally at the end before they close. So we hadn't been doing that near as much. That may not be a factor.
A problem.
But man, John, there's nobody on there that really said 8.
I know. I knew that was going to happen. That's why I didn't say no opinion.
Wow. Okay. I'm shocked. All
right.
That was a wave. That was a wave of 7s. I was not expecting a wave.
In a month,
John.
we'll change it back to 7.
In a month? Yeah. All right. Well, get used to it. Let it sink in. See if they change their mind. Yeah, dude. I don't know. I think there's people on there answering 3 times 7s.
There's an 8.
There is an 8.
I just got used to 8, but that could be bad.
That doesn't
sound right.
That doesn't mean that they like it.
I know that doesn't sound right. That's not one for me.
So, all right. So it looks like the verdict's in on that one. We'll keep everybody in tune and
about 3 months
keep
we'll change it to 7.
We'll see what happens. Gotta love it. Can't have nothing nice, John. All right, John. So let's get to it here. Blackwater Fishing Club. We did that last Thursday night. That was a lot of fun. And 7 o'clock upstairs, first Thursday of every month. Man, they're already starting to talk about that February banquet.
Did they have a fishing thing on Saturday?
They did. They had a tournament. They did. And let's go ahead and let's get the winners on there, John. So they only did first places go around because I think they only had 7 to 8 contestants, this go round. And looks like Alex took first place in the redfish category and Lawrence took first place in the trout. So
Nice.
Congratulations to those guys. Like I said, those fish look easily beatable, John. I mean, so if you want to, sign up for the next month's tournament and just get in there and slam it.
Maybe I haven't done it in a while. I had to set up I had to act, so.
You had to act. Your murder mystery. Mm-hmm. Where you play a homosexual and is that what
I got turned into one, but it was all good. It's all good. I was an alphabetical.
Yeah. Okay. Well, cool. Congratulations.
Yep.
Yeah. Were you shocked?
Yes. I did not know it was coming, but it did. It hit me right in the rear.
I guess that's kind of
out of nowhere.
Kind of like when you do the way you do these murder mysteries. They're kind of off the cuff as well. There's
Yes,
slight script, but then it's off the cuff, so
Yeah.
you never know what's going to happen.
Yeah, you don't know what our script is, and heck, we don't know what our script is. We're supposed to learn it.
Yeah.
We do real good at that, and then we ad lib. It can veer.
There we go. So Blackwater Fishing Club, first Thursday every month, upstairs Blackwater, 7 o'clock. Come hang out with us. We have a good time. John, as you're well aware, been a lot of work gone into this here. The Blackened Redfish Challenge. Now we shot this week and a half ago, I guess, give or take. Or we shot a lot of the footage. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah, we still have more to shoot.
And we've got a few more things to shoot and a few things to touch up and a lot more editing. This bad weather has given me an opportunity to spend quite a bit of time with it. So hopefully it'll come along a little bit quicker than what the 2.5, 3
the trophy,
week,
I think I tried to track it because it's coming from overseas, but it should be here next week, like Friday, as far as I can tell, because it's coming DHL, which is very weird. I didn't even know they ship DHL. They're hard to figure out.
Yep.
That was not an easy figure out there.
So John, you know, you ask yourself, who's gonna like this? Who's gonna enjoy this? And we're gonna let Steve tell you right here. Who's gonna like this?
The kids are gonna love it. The uncles are gonna love it. People traveling in from out of town are gonna love it. They're gonna be like, oh my God, it's the best thing I ever had. Wow. Maybe one day I can move to Florida. Oh. Maybe one day I can move to Florida.
John liked it so much he had to put it up on the telephone.
That was great. Man, that guy right there, man, he brought laughs and tears, and I mean, he brought it. He brought it.
That's just a little snippet of things to come right there. So it's
Lord,
it's going to be
have mercy,
entertaining.
did he bring it?
The hard part, John, is trying to condense this down into a like 20-minute, 25-minute.
You're going to be in 30 before this is over with. They get enough. There's so much good stuff in it. It's hard to pass on some things because you got to show there was a lot of good stuff in this. I mean, everybody did such a great job, and everybody's got their own little talent and their own little hidden technique.
Yep.
You got to show it all, so it's going to be a 30-minute deal. I wouldn't even try to make it that much smaller.
Well,
I just go with the flow and let it ride.
We're trying hard.
Yep.
You know, you gotta. Filming's the easy part.
Filming's the easy part. It's condensing it. It's the hard
Condensing
part.
it, doing the editing, and making it all flow where it looks good and it feels good.
And I don't even know
flows.
anything about doing it, but I know it's hard because you have to clip and cut and recolor and re-zoom and re-angle and whatever. I mean, I'm sure I'm missing 10 other things. I don't know nothing about that. Not my job, man.
So needless to say, that's going to be a lot of fun once we do get that out.
It's great. From just what I saw being there without the filming part, it was great.
Let's see. We got some more comments coming in. Let's see. I think it should be good for whatever's good for the production crew. That's right, John. They're looking for the production crew.
Yeah, that production crew better get its butt in gear. That's Eric. He's the production crew.
Dale says, I agree. The show is worth everything we pay for it. Yep. Stay on point, boys. Don't they know that we
have no what point?
There's no compass,
There's
John.
no point.
There's no compass.
Yeah. The gyro is messed up.
It is. All right, so moving right along.
Is dead.
So, John, in case you didn't know, and you've been living under a rock for the last few episodes, Shasta McNasty Fishing has teamed up with the Lickety Split Charters to offer offshore trips again in the Gulf of Mexico for red snapper season coming up in the following season, and trips, you know, just going out to go get grouper and cobia and all that good stuff, you know, a little bit.
Hogfish,
all that good stuff. All that good stuff.
All those tasty treats of the ocean.
Give us a call, 352-220-3206, and we can get you out there, especially before the end of the year when you can't keep the grouper anymore until some point next year. So, give us a call. We'll get you out there. 33-foot blackfin. It's a nice boat.
It's a nice boat. I've been.
Very nice boat. Very nice boat. But don't die on me yet. Get to the end, John. Get to the. Let's see, John, as you're well aware, we do this thing called the belt. And our current belt well, I guess our winner of last month's belt was Bill right there. Bill came in, gag, or I guess grouper in general was the fish we were looking for. And he came in with that 34-incher, and that's a nice fish. So congratulations to Bill. We'll be looking at Bill for the rest of the month. He is the champion from last month. So so this month's fish, John, was the trout.
Thought it was the puffer.
I think that came up on the list of
Oh, okay. Just checking.
possibilities.
I saw puffer.
So, yeah, so cool. So, trout. Did you get anybody send you any trout pics? I didn't get anybody send me any trout pics. So while I'm pondering on the pics, tell everybody what they need to do to compete in this competition.
All you gotta do is catch a trout, put it on a stick, measure it to see if it's legal to keep. Take a picture of it, because that's what everybody does fishing for, is to have that memory, and send those 2 pictures to Eric, and you can be the belt holder down here on the wall at Cap's Cove behind me.
Bam!
Beautiful, man.
Yep. Take your
all you
pictures.
gotta do.
Take your pictures of you holding the fish and on the stick. Send them to CaptainEricHasty@gmail.com, Shasty McNasty Fishing at Facebook, or you can text them to 352-220-3206. Now, John, I will tell you, I get a lot of people send things to my Instagram, and I'm not hip enough or cool enough to look at Instagram a lot.
You're not a grammer? I'm not an Instagrammer.
Yeah, so if you send it there, I may get it.
Maybe not.
But, I may get it late. I don't know. I'm not always on the old
Text him.
Instagram.
He's an old guy. He's an old man. This young stuff, these things are for kids, man. We're old men. We like text.
Yeah.
Or call me, and I'll explain it to you.
Call me.
What happens when you get old and cranky.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, man, Tyler said he had that 30-inch trout. Man.
What?
Yeah.
What 30-inch trout?
I didn't see that.
I didn't either. I think he's full of shikaka.
There you go. So, all right, John. So
he needs that 30-inch trout for this tournament coming up next
go.
weekend, and he'll win.
Bonnie with State Farm. She's there. What'd she say she is? She's your best friend on your worst day? Something to that effect? I like that.
Let's just hope she stays your best friend so we don't have any problems. We need insurance, but we don't want to use it. We just want to say we have it when we need it, but these hurricanes and this bull needs to go away.
Give her a call, 352-484-0905 to get your quote with Bonnie. She'll save you some money. We get quite a few comments there in the comment section on she saved me money, saved me money. So, a lot of the tailors are saving money with Bonnie.
Yeah, they've a lot of them
and
have
we
saved
do
money.
appreciate that. So.
And you can talk to my daughter down there. She'll save you money.
There you go.
Because my daughter's part of the team now.
So Bonnie sponsors a contest every month with We Be Tailin, and we got a nice little prize package this month going on right here. We got a little blue soft-sided cooler right here, the Calcutta. That's got the little plastic trays and everything in it there. So cool little cooler. And then there's some other goodies in here to go along with that.
Ooh.
You got the old, what are those, the Danco pliers
I
right
have a
there.
pair of those. Those are nice.
Yeah, those are nice. What else do we got in here? We got a handy dandy little fish unhooker thing there.
It's nice for them catfish.
We got some Slayer soft ink soft baits
Tyler's
there.
favorite color right there.
Yeah, some more Slayers.
Tyler's going to go for the win just for the Slayers.
Yeah, and then it looks like some pig jigs right there. So there we go.
All kinds of goodies in there.
All right. So, John, I think we're changing it up a little bit.
are.
We had a conversation before the show started. And we said, you know what? People have a hard time with these memes. Like we don't Twitter or we don't Instagram much. I guess a lot of people have a hard time with the meme. So we're not going to meme. Apparently, people have a hard time putting a costume on and taking a picture.
Yeah.
So we're not going to do that.
Nope.
No.
We're going to make it easy on them.
We are. Essentially, this month up until, what are we? Are we 30 or 31 this month? What do we got? We've got the 30. We got 30. All right. So up to the 30th. Come into Captain's Cove. Take a picture of you buying something.
That's it.
And send it to me. Your name will get put in a bucket, and we'll draw for the prize.
Click, click.
There we go.
Click, click. It for you don't know how to do it. It's click, click.
Yep. Easy peasy.
Click, click.
You're going to be in here anyway.
Click, click. Click, click, click. If you can't handle that one, you don't deserve the prize pack.
Nope. Easy peasy.
Easy. That puts everybody in play.
If you can't,
No favoritism,
take a
no
picture.
specialities.
Yeah.
All you gotta do
At the
is
bait
there
shop. At the
and
bait shop.
stand by the Rapala X wraps and go, I'm buying some gems. Click, click.
Let's see. Dale says that's easy for sure. All right.
That's easy.
We'll see how many pictures
Yep,
Dale.
Dale, you've stuck yourself now. We must be getting a picture from Dale to get you in the hat to win a killer prize package.
So here's the
Because
thing.
Dale and Denise can both get in there.
No more than one picture a day.
That's right. One
But
picture
every
a day.
picture that you send,
Yep. You
gets
get a
in the
name in
bucket.
there.
Yeah,
Yep.
so you could have your name in the bucket multiple times.
That's right. So Dale and Denise can have 2 entries
Yep.
because Dale gets 1 and Denise gets 1.
Well, I mean, if she buys something.
She's got to buy something. That's the way it goes. If she buys something, she's in.
There you go.
In like Flint.
All right. Bonnie says she likes it. All right, we're in.
Yeah. Go, team, go!
We'll see what kind of participation we get
Yep,
next
we'll
week.
see.
All
Because
right.
if not, I'm taking the prize package home. How about that?
All right, John. Moving right along. Let's talk about Salt Life here for a minute.
These people?
Live. Yeah, Salt
These
Life.
people, over there.
Yep,
It's like
yep.
opposite on the camera.
There you go. Yeah, yeah. Those
Whoop,
people.
whoop,
They're,
whoop. Where's
are
my
these
hands?
people.
I can't feel my face.
Yeah, that's a song too.
Yeah.
All right,
Salt Life.
Here we go.
I didn't know how that.
All right, all right, we're back.
I left my coat. I left my phone in the truck.
Captain Darryl was trying to figure out how we do things. I said we're playing a commercial. So there we go. That's funny.
We're that hit. He's that good.
All right, John. So we talked about this a little bit last week, but Salt Life is doing a thing to help out the victims of Hurricane Ian that came through, and they came up with a shirt right here. It's the Florida Proud Hurricane Relief Pocket Tee. $18 of this will go to the Red Cross to basically help out the folks with Hurricane Ian.
It's
right
almost
there.
3/4 of the price of the shirt
Yep.
they're giving away.
There you go. So nice shirt. It's got Florida Proud on there. Looks good. Pretty shirt. I like the Florida flag
Oh,
on
yeah.
there.
That's
I like
nice.
that.
That
I
old
like that a
school
lot.
flag.
So that's pretty cool.
You know,
So
I found one of those flags at my house. I have one, an original one.
there's no telling what you
Can
have
you
at your
believe
house.
that? I mean, it's like 60 or 70, 50 or 60 years old, I think. I've got one in my house, an original.
No. So every week we give away a discount code for 20% off. 20% off your next Salt Life order. You have to go to saltlife.com and basically place an order. Put this code in there. It only works once. So the first person that takes this code and gets it in will get 20% off their order. And hell, order you one of them new shirts. I like it.
There you go.
Tonight's code is CC20 CI8OIY. Wow, that was a mouthful.
Oi. Oi.
CC20 CI8OIY.
OIY.
There we go.
OIY.
Be the first one to put that in your coupon code there at saltlife.com, and you'll get 20% off your order. All right, John, we're narrowing it down. We're almost to Captain Darryl there. Let's see, what else do we got? Because this is going to go real quick, John. Our fishing trips. Woo! Woo! Let's just
They were
say,
like fish, only smaller.
let's just say, November is gone. Woof. So Eric has not been doing a lot of
What do
fishing.
they call it? No Fish November?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, aren't we supposed to not shave or something? I
No
don't
Shave
know.
November,
There
no
you go.
Fish November, something.
But you drugged me out there on Saturday morning just for a little bit, and as they say, they can't always be big, John.
Nope. No.
The only Well, no, there wasn't a saving grace for me on that day because not only did you catch, I think, more fish than I did, all of them were bigger than mine.
Yep.
I had just a handful of tiny fish.
And I kindly kicked your ass.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I didn't do it meanly.
No.
I kindly did it.
As you said, though, it wasn't saying
for
much.
every 9-inch fish you caught, I caught a 9.5-inch one just to barely beat you, just because I'm a nice guy.
Yep.
Nice guy.
Now, John had some logic out there on the boat, and
My logic sucked.
I was trying to understand it, but he's like, we're on them, they're biting, and we've caught so many of these small ones that a big one is bound to bite any minute. And I was thinking about that as we were trolling, and I said, John, explain your logic.
Hey man, I am a half full kind of guy.
Yep.
Cup.
Yep.
I'm not a half empty guy.
But we only had John had
We only had a few hours
his thing
to go.
he had to go do that
Yeah,
evening.
it was a quick trip.
Yep. So we didn't get a lot of time. So his logic might have come through if we
Yeah.
followed
It may
through
have
and we kept going.
It
Kept
didn't
going. But
metastasize.
no.
How about that word?
Oh wow, that's
Whoa!
cancer related.
Where did
Wow,
that one come
holy
from?
Cow,
Metastasize. I threw that right in there.
jeez.
See?
Ooh, man.
Yep.
Man.
There's a reason I said that word. Y'all will find out in a minute. Woo.
And then, John, you turned right back around and went out there Sunday, and you were by yourself, and that's just a handful of fish that you laid on the deck, and I guess they all got to go free.
They did. Well, the drum, he had an accident. He fell into another person's boat.
I hate it when that happens.
Dude, I was talking with this couple, and it was the sweetest thing. I asked them, because I guess I know their son. I fish next to him a lot. And she's like, we haven't caught nothing but catfish the whole time we've been here. And I threw out there, and I missed like 3 fish, and I knew they were drummed because you could tell they're biting. And I threw back out there, and the 4th one, I caught one. And I held him in my hands, and they both turned their heads like this, and they looked at me. And I said, do you guys want this fish? Oh, Lordy, yes. Yeah. We're hungry, and I want that fish. I love those fish. I said, well, I tell you what, I'm going to put him on ice. When I go to leave, I'm going to throw you that fish. Son, they were both happy because they had caught nothing but catfish. They were extremely happy, so I made somebody happy because I had a bad day. It was bad.
All right,
Started off bad and ended bad.
Well, let's roll into Spotted by right here. We spotted Sabrina right there with a nice red fish. Let's see, we spotted Stacy right there with a nice red fish. So the red fish is setting the theme right here, John.
Oh, yeah, red.
And
red.
then, hey, look at that. There's Samuel.
That's a
what
big
a
old
real
trout.
nice, what a real nice
Big old
red
trout.
fish.
Where's
Yep.
the spots?
Well, he got one spot.
Oh.
Well, he probably got 2.
Oh.
One on the other side, if I had to guess.
Mm-hmm.
so some good looking spotted by this go round. Now, John, we did screw up. And
We missed a captain's corner.
And we did. We got a captain's
That's
corner
right.
in here.
We're throwing
and,
y'all up. See, we
yeah.
don't know what the heck we're doing.
Yeah. Well, I'm just
But
so
you remembered, that's all that counts. It's the memory that counts.
Yeah, well, we're not only that, we remembered though. And
Yeah, that's right.
That's where
Memory
it's
that
at.
counts.
So we got basically, you're the captain of your own vessel, John. And what we want is a little fishing report. Tell us kind of where you were at, where, not at this location, but general vicinity. We were in Chaz, we were in Crystal River, we were in Yankeetown catching whatever on whatever, for 30 seconds. And we'll make you YouTube famous for a minute. Yeah.
Here it comes.
And here's Jessica.
Just got her nice red fish.
North Chaz. Fishing with a BG combo. Using a Texas Rattler. Spoon. And she is. Ooh, a beauty.
Nice red fish, boy. That's a 25 start today.
Incoming
Just lost.
at 12:30
She
today.
just lost a monster trout.
Tight lines.
All right, there we go. Good job. So just like before, send that information to CaptainEricHasty@gmail.com, Shasty McNasty Fishing at Facebook, or text me 352-220-3206. And again, we will make you YouTube famous for a short period of time right there. All right, John. What else have I skipped over tonight?
You got it. We're good.
That's it?
That's it.
You think we're good? You think we're golden?
We're good.
I'm scrolling here real quick just to make sure.
No, you got it.
Yeah, all right, John. Well, let's do. Whoa, come back. There it is, baby, come back. All right, let's bring in Captain Darryl. All right, come on in.
Come on in, Darryl. Sit right in that chair there, and I'll bring this one in.
All righty.
Damn it, we did it right that time.
Doing good. Everything's good.
We did it right. We're almost there. Almost there. The exciting part is to see if we all fit into the screen. There we go. Oh, we do fit.
All right. Everything's good.
How are you?
I'm doing great.
All right.
Now I'm doing great.
Now you're doing great. There you
Yes,
go.
sir.
See now how everything looks behind you now. You
There
were
you
curious, you know. Yeah,
I was curious.
There you go. Nice.
All right. Excellent.
Well, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
I find it hard to believe. I could have swore we had you on in seasons past, but you know, you said no, we hadn't, and
We're all good. I'm a friend of the show. You know, I'm a friend of you guys. We're all good.
there you go. Well, good deal. Well, it's good to have you on, John. Scoot
Great
in
to
just
be
a
on.
touch because you're out of frame there a little bit. There we go. I won't bite you. There we go. All right. Now we're
in.
cooking with grease. Now we're cooking with grease. So, one, cool to have you on the show. Awesome captain here out of Yankeetown. Let's see, we got some pictures of some of your latest catches here. Let me find it real quick. There we go. There's a picture of you with your boat right there. Nice redfish, nice snook. So you've been known to catch a fish.
We catch a few fish. We've been known. Yep. With a lot of help from a lot of friends.
Yeah. I think there's a song like that.
Yes, sir.
Get by with a little help from my friends. There we go. Well, good deal. So, man, all right. We brought you on for a special reason.
Want me to bring it up?
Well, no. We'll talk about it. But did you have anything else you want to talk about before we get serious? You know,
Just how much I like fishing in Yankeetown.
Nice.
I like the community. We have quite a few good charter captains here that we all get along and we work together.
Sure.
And I just enjoy my time here. I came up from the Keys about 5 years ago. And you helped me out a lot when I first started here. John's helped me out a lot when I first started here. You don't learn an area. I mean, you're a good fisherman,
Sure.
but if you're not a smart fisherman, you don't take any advice.
Right. Oh yeah.
So if you take advice and you learn from other people and you help people out, and anybody that ever comes down to Yankeetown Marina that needs a hand fishing, if they're just fishing their own boat, come over and see us, and we'll help you out any way we can. Because it's not about the financial end of it. It's
Sure.
about making people happy and having a good time fishing. That's what we're all about.
Fun.
That's
Well,
what I think a lot of people in you guys doing this show are all about.
Sure. It's
And,
all about fun.
And John's been super with me over the years. And
Super. Well, the big thing is, and you hit the nail on the head. It's all about having fun. But for you, this is kind of a retirement job.
Yep,
you know, it's
it
a
is.
retirement thing. For me, it kind of is as well, but I need to work a little bit harder.
Yes.
you
I
know,
understand.
You know, but yeah,
yeah. And you know, it's a lifelong dream to be a charter boat guy for a lot of people
yeah. There
when
you
they
go.
retire. And we might be having my son Daniel, who's a supreme fisherman. He's coming up from Cape Coral soon, and he's probably going to take over Black Dog Charters.
Oh, cool.
That's our plan.
Family business.
Family business.
Nice.
We like family, and he's a good fisherman. He wants to come up here and take care of his son and get a little bit slower pace than
Sure.
down there, you know.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So we're looking forward to that as a family, and that's what we are. We're a family, and we just like to take care of people and just like it here.
Yeah. Well, cool. We got a couple of questions already, and this just kind of goes back to what we were talking about. Emily wanted to know, first timer here, how do we get spotted by, and how do I do a belt, and what? so Emily, first of all, welcome to the show. Glad that you're here. Spotted by, basically, I go and I stalk Facebook, and if I see anybody on Facebook that watches the show, we basically take that picture and we put you on. Yeah, it's how you get spotted by. The belt, all you have to do, the fish is the trout this month. So all you got to do is take a picture of you holding the trout and putting the trout on the stick. Now, the biggest fish eventually will win. You have to the end of the month, so you could do this several times, but the biggest fish will win.
But if you catch one and you put it on a stick, you will be on the show.
Sure. Oh yeah.
Your picture of your trout, if it's 18 inches long on the stick, it comes on the show, and if somebody beats you, you still get showed. We don't not show your fish. So
there you go. And then yep, so hopefully that takes care of and look at that, we even had Taylor's answering her question in the comments there. All right,
how
good
good
deal.
they are.
All right, so Darryl, we've got you on here to kind of have you share some of your life experience and some of your stories, things that have happened here recently,
Yes, sir.
to you, I guess,
Well, let's first start off with, how long have you been fishing, Darryl?
I've been fishing. I'm 62 years old. I've been fishing since I was 6 years old. And when I was a younger guy, just like a lot of people in our age group, we didn't protect ourselves from the sun.
No.
And we were out in the sun all the time. And later on in life, I started protecting myself, just like a lot of people do. And I was fortunate enough to have a wife that's very, very conscientious of what's on my body. And about 5 months ago, I rolled over in bed, and my wife said, "There's a tick on your back." And I said, "Oh," and she started scratching at it. Well, guess what? It wasn't a tick. So the next week, we made an appointment with a dermatologist over in the Villages, advanced dermatology. And I was afraid of dermatologists at that point, because like many people, I had the idea that they're going to find something, they're just going to cut on you. And my mother has been a victim of that, where every time she goes, they're just it's a way for them to make money.
Sure.
So I went, and they found 3 spots, and of course they found the spot on my back. And in a minute, they're going to show you some pictures, and they're not very pretty. And I am the worst case scenario. So I don't want to scare anybody into the fact that this happened to me, and this might happen to you. But I'm what the surgeon called the 10%er. They had one on my face right here that they took off first. Then they took one off my chest. They were minimal. And then they found that one on my back, and they said, "It's a little too deep for us. We're going to have to send you to a surgeon." Well, 5 surgeries later, I am cancer-free. And in the case of melanoma, they don't want to treat melanoma. They want to cut it out.
Sure.
And I felt really good about that. But the surgeon told me when I went to him, he said, "Hey, I'm going to get this first shot." They're very good at what they do. But I was, like I said, that 10%er that they kept on coming back with the tests after they were done and saying, "We got to go back in and do it." So 5 surgeries later, I'm cancer free. But the part of the story I'd like to say to make people feel a little bit better about dermatologists is my wife, Katrina, which a lot of people that are on the show know Katrina.
Sure.
And she went after I went to get a body scan. And my wife has quite a few little moles and imperfections on her, so I thought, oh my God, we're going to have a bunch to deal with. Well, she left that dermatologist's office. She come out, and I was sitting in the car, and I said, how you do? And she said, "I got 0. And I don't know what they do or how they do it, but them people that do it, they know what to look for. And after I had my first surgery, I had a customer on the boat that comes from Oregon, and she found out that I had the first surgery. And then she took me to the side and said, "Darryl, take this very seriously." And I said, "I am taking it seriously." And she said, "I lost my first husband to melanoma."
Wow.
And that shocked me. And then she elaborated on the story. He had melanoma on his feet, in between his toes.
Jeez.
And that's a pretty bad place to have it. And a lot of people that get it in weird places, that's the people that they don't spot it early. The whole key to melanoma is early detection and getting rid of it.
Sure.
So what I say is, don't be afraid to go to that dermatologist and have that full body scan. Because when I first went, I didn't know about the feet. And when that girl got a hold of me, she's checking my whole, I mean, it's a full body. She's got a little monocle. She's checking you. And, you know, she's a professional. She knows what she's looking for. Things that I thought were bad, she looked at them and said, nah, it's nothing.
Yeah.
That's nothing. But then other things, she said, oh, that's something. We got to take care of that. And she took about probably 15 minutes looking my feet over. And then once that woman told me about her husband, I realized why they took so long on my feet. And I think there's a famous musician that died of it, and he had it on the bottom of his foot. Wow. So he never saw it.
Can't see it.
You can't see it.
Yeah.
And in my case, when I left the dermatologist's office the first time, the girl that did the scan on me, she said, who found the one on your back? And I said, my wife. And she said, I'll tell you what, you go buy her flowers on the way home. And I said, flowers? And I said, why am I buying her flowers like a dumbass? And she said, she may have saved your life.
Wow.
And I went home and told my wife that, and she kind of giggled and laughed. She said, yeah, I thought it was a tick.
So that just leads me into question time, and I
Okay.
hate to interrupt your story,
No,
but
you're good.
so what did the one on your back obviously look like a little tiny spot,
tiny
just a
little
little,
spot.
it
Yep.
looked like a little bug.
Yep.
The
Little bug.
ones on your face, same thing or
Same
different?
thing.
Really?
Just a little discoloration. But the one on my chest and the one on my face, they were basal cell, what they call. And they weren't as concerned about those, but they said they had to be removed.
Right.
And the sooner you can find one on your face or other places that you don't have a lot of what I call real estate, the better it is for you. Because if you wait too long and you got one on your ear or one on your nose, and my stepfather had one on his right here, right underneath his eye, and he had to have plastic surgery and a long drawn out situation, and that wasn't even melanoma.
Yeah.
That was just basal cell. And you know, when you talk to these people, basal cell is something they're concerned about it turning into melanoma, but they're not as concerned. When they
They're
find
not going to give it a chance.
they're not going to give it a chance,
Yeah.
and that's what you want. You
Yeah.
want somebody that's not going.
They're
And
progressive with it.
the surgeon that I had, he was hot on it, and it was when we did the first surgery. He said, we didn't get it all. We're going in next week.
Wow.
And I went through, you know, basically, and then a hurricane got involved and different things. And by the time you get by the third surgery, then you need a plastic surgeon to fix, because they run out of real estate. You know, they're running out of real estate.
Yeah.
That's
Oh, yeah.
his exact way of saying it to me. They ran out of real estate. And the surgeon that did my reconstruction on my back, even though I have a huge scar, I told him, I said, hey, I'm not Brad Pitt. I do not care what my back looks like. Just do it.
Sure.
And he did the best thing he could do for me, but you'll see in a minute.
Yeah.
It's pretty invasive scar. I think I had about 150 stitches on the outside. I had 40 staples, and then they said they probably had 50 stitches on the inside.
So for me to ask you a question,
Sure.
Did it hurt? Did your back hurt before this happened? Did you
No,
feel
I did
anything?
Never.
Nothing.
Nothing.
One
not,
dot. That's it.
Never
Seen
felt
by
this thing.
Your wife. No feeling, no pain, no
Nothing.
itching, no nothing.
Zero.
Just a dot. And
Just
then
a dot.
whammy, that's what you had.
And then I will tell you, in my case, not in everyone's case, I'm that what the doctor called the 10% guy, where they have perimeters that they work under, where he was 90% sure he was going to get all of it the first shot. But then he told me, he said, you're that 10% guy that we got to keep cutting on. And they cut, and he cut, and he cut. Like I said, 5 surgeries later, and luckily we had insurance, but the deductible is very high. I will say, you know, in my situation, I think we spent about $20,000 out of pocket.
Yeah.
But just go get it checked, because death is not going to
Sure.
fix
20
them.
grand
No.
in death is
Yeah.
No.
two different numbers.
No.
So
No.
another question for you.
Sure.
Did he tell you about how long he thought you had it and how long it had grown to get that big? Did he give you any kind of idea? Like, a time frame of did this
Yeah.
take a year,
No.
6 months, or 4 months? And it just took off.
They told us that we caught it early,
Oh, really?
and that in my case, it just dug deep and spread fast. It spreads extremely fast, and I don't know the particulars on it, but I know that he said if we would have waited 6 months, we probably wouldn't have been in a much worse situation.
Wow. So that's why
when he said
detection is where you're
early
coughing.
detection is
Yep.
where you're at, and that full body scan. And like I said, it's advanced dermatology, and they have an office in Ocala, and they have one in the Villages, and I went to the one in the Villages. And the reason I like, and I will say, the reason I like them so much is because my wife went in right after me and got a clean
bill of health.
Yeah.
And I was under the impression at the
They
time
were
that
just doing
every
it for
time
money
you
then.
walked in, they were going to get some money out of you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
And
So-
I think they charged us like $50 to do the scan, the
Wow,
full body
that's
scan.
nothing.
It's nothing.
Wow.
It's nothing.
So a $50 scan showed that you had cancer all over the place
Yep.
in your
Well,
back.
3 places.
in your back.
Yep, in my back. And that was a $50 scan.
Amazing.
And again,
Dot.
tick,
Tiny.
a
It
tick,
was-
dot,
dot.
a
It
dot.
looked-
You know, that's
It looked like a tiny tick.
Yeah.
It wasn't even a
It
big
wasn't
tick.
even
Yeah.
a big tick.
now
That's
we
crazy.
you didn't have photos from the first surgery, which
No.
obviously comparatively speaking was
Was minor.
minuscule, minimal. Yeah. So, but the photos that we have are from the second.
Well, the photos
it?
you have are from the third
Okay.
on, and the first two, the first surgery he did, I had a scar on my back that was about 5 inches to begin with,
Right.
and then the second one was maybe 2 inches longer, 7
Right.
inches, and it was just a straight cut. When you see these pictures, it might gross somebody out because
Oh,
it's
no,
they're pretty,
it's-
they're pretty rough
graphic.
pictures.
Yeah, let's
And-
warn everybody here. You're about to see something
What
graphic.
happened was when I went for the third time, my surgeon told me, he says, we have to go talk to a plastic surgeon because his exact words were, I'm out of real estate,
Right.
meaning my back.
Yeah.
So we
can't
went and
cut
talked to
further.
the surgeon, and then the surgeon said, what we're going to do is we're going to open you up. They're going to cut as much as they think they need to cut again. And then what they went with was an open wound with a suction on it. And that is very painful. I don't wish it on my worst enemy, because what they do is I basically had a hole in my back as big as you'll see, and they fill it with foam. Then they put a 3M. 3M makes some amazing products.
3M is
Because
the
that
best.
thing stuck to my back like you wouldn't believe. And then they put a suction pump on it with a reservoir. And you carry this thing around for a week or so. I think I had mine on for 2 weeks. And it's putting a steady suction on your back. That's so they don't have to close you and open you every time they go in.
Wow.
And so after the second time, they did that to me. And then there was 3 operations after that.
All right. So again, we're just going to show you some of the photographs here, just not just for the gross factor, but because this is educational. We want you to go get checked. We want you to take care of it, and
This is why.
But
This is why.
after after getting this all done, you're cancer free.
Oh, I'm happy.
And
I'm
that's
cancer-free.
but you got to go through the process to do it. And again, you are kind of the 10%. This
I'm the
isn't
worst. This
yeah.
is the
This
worst
isn't
case
everything
scenario.
that's going to happen to everybody. But these pictures are graphic. If you do have kids, you do have whatever, you may not want to have them. Look at this because this is this is disturbing. But let's go ahead and let's take a look. So you said that this was after the third surgery here, and let's see, that'll be this one right here. So this is
That is exactly what the wound looked like after the third surgery when they opened me all the way up. And that was actually 3 days after surgery because they have to change that wound pack every 3 days.
no.
Very painful to change that wound pack because that 3M Band-Aid has to go.
It's got to peel it off.
there
It's
you
got to
go.
pull.
And that's what this is.
That's what that
here.
is with the
Okay.
suction tube on it, and it just keeps a suction on it, and it's just very uncomfortable.
Sure.
But uncomfortable and 6 feet under is 2 different things.
Right.
And I didn't want to do that, and
And then you followed up on your last surgery, which was with the plastic surgeon.
And then
And
in order for the plastic surgeon to make that all work out, that's how he had to cut me.
Yeah.
And that bottom tube there was a drain that they left in for 2 weeks, because that was healing from the inside out also and draining. And my plan is to say, if anybody asks me what it was, first thing I'm going to tell them is a shark bite.
Yeah, there you go. What I mean, that scar looks
on your back now that says "I was bitten on 7/21/2022."
Yeah, something like that. But I am a big because I asked you to be on the show, and you guys have been great to have me on the show to sprout this. I know it's not something everybody wants to hear.
Oh, no.
But it's super important.
Sure.
Very important.
Especially for all of us that watch, anybody that watches this show.
We're in the sun.
We're in the sun all the time. And I have been a big proponent for, like, the shirts I wear or sell. They're 50 SPF.
No.
And I've been doing that for the last 10, 15 years. So probably this started out when I was a younger kid, and I was just joking around with somebody else because I said, yeah, we all care about our kids. We want them to be, loaded with sunscreen, all that stuff. But how often do you forget and the kid gets, and somebody gets burnt? And I think, you just got to be aware of it and take the steps you need to not get.
So we know, things are getting hotter, the ozone's diminished, whatever the case might be. We are getting a lot more of the rays.
Exactly.
I mean, you will get fried, very quick.
Take long.
Very quick. I mean, just 20 minutes out there and you could have a sunburn, without
the wind
lotion
can
or
burn
anything
you,
like
the
that.
sun can burn you. It all works together out there, and it comes off the water back onto you. It's stronger.
Yeah.
It's a reflection of heat.
I buy them from Jim. I buy the gloves now. I wear the gloves quite a bit for two reasons. One for the sun, and the other one is you know more than as well as I do. Your hands get beat up when you're out there.
Yeah.
So I started wearing the gloves, and now I wear my black dog hats when I'm talking to you guys or around town. But when I fish now, I got a big old floppy hat, and I just try to stay out of the sun as much as I can.
Well, there you go. So take care of yourself with the long sleeves, the hats. But do you still lotion up, your nose, your ears, all that good stuff?
I'm using, well, grab that right there.
Yeah.
Sunbum is a great product,
Yeah.
and they sell it in a stick also. I like the stick better than the spray.
Mm-hmm.
No boat.
Sure, sure.
Most
yeah,
of
yeah.
slippery. Well, and I just try to use that stick. I like the stick because it keeps it off your hands.
Yeah.
And I hate having.
You can apply it directly to where you want it applied.
Like I tell my customers all the time, if you're touching sunscreen, don't get into my bait.
Yeah, yeah.
So we like that stick. The stick they sell is they sell it in 50, 70, and I think 100 actually.
Wow.
And it's a real good product, and it's in a stick form, so you can rub it on your nose, rub it on spots where you're going to get sun, or just stay covered up,
Yeah.
But we know covering up is not always the option.
It just, when in our position, when you're out there every day, you got to do the best that you can to protect yourself. The weekend warriors, and everybody's different too. You may, John, myself, we were all outside as kids.
Yeah.
Running around in a pair of shorts, running around, do whatever. I mean, we were outside,
We didn't have anything on.
Yeah, so.
I think back about the young ladies I used to hang out with and different people, they put oil on.
Oh, yeah, baby oil.
They were using
baby oil.
burn.
And they put stuff in the baby oil to make themselves bronze more.
There you go.
So you try to, we're not doing that anymore, but hope not.
Well, good deal. Well, Darryl, we sure do appreciate you coming and sharing this story, with everybody, because again, not the most upbeat topic, but if it saves one life, I mean, it's a big deal.
Well, look at it like this: my wife saved my life.
There you go. Saves one life. That's all that matters, right there.
People in town that know me, over the last 3 months, I was a pretty miserable guy until I got that all clear.
Yeah.
for me it was a long process. For some people it would be quick. Boom, you're clear.
Yeah.
And we're gonna heal you up and take the stitches out and you're good. But for me it was a 4-month process. So when you first start, you're going, oh, I want to be clear. But then every time you go in for the operation, you're waiting for them results.
Yeah.
And then when they're not clear, you're a little bit, you're going
back
sure,
down again.
Sure.
because you're worried about how fast it's growing. I mean, you lay in bed worried about this stuff, and you don't want to live life like nobody wants to live like that. It wears on you.
Yeah.
But we got through it, and I'm happy. My wife's happy. My grandson's happy.
We're
My mom and dad, everybody I know is happy for me.
There you go.
Got a lot of
Good
friends
deal.
in town that just been asking, "How you doing? How you doing? How you doing?"
You're getting a lot of comments on here too. Glad you're better, so on and so forth. So lots of comments on there. Like I said, appreciate you coming on the show, hanging with us,
Appreciate
and
you guys
talking
coming,
about. I know
having me come.
this is terribly personal, and this is your business, but the fact that you're willing to share, in an effort to try and
help
save
somebody else.
somebody, that's fantastic.
It almost
and we
killed me to
appreciate
stop fishing. So
it.
I don't know what I do. Sit around the house all day in a barking lounger,
Yeah. The
That's
retired life.
That's not really an option.
There you
But
go.
appreciate you guys and appreciate the show. We love the show.
Good deal. Good deal.
We meet a lot of people from the show because we represent you guys in the
We run in the
Tailin.
same circles.
We all run in the same circles, and we're going to be doing a thing at the Seafood Festival for Yankeetown, where we're going to do that thing where I'm going to get a couple of charter guys in town to donate half day charters, and we're raffling them off for the English Rescue and probably Missy's Miracles again. We do and we don't send any money to the ASPCA or anything. Anything we paid out last year, we went directly to the English
local source.
animal rescue there, bought what they wanted, and brought it to them and delivered it. So all the money goes right to them. There's no, what I like to say is, there's no guy with a condo someplace getting a payment made.
It's going directly
It's
to
going
where it's
directly
supposed
to
go.
them, and we're going to try to do that again this year. We're all set to do it. I'm pretty sure it's happening. So,
And that's the dates on that are November.
the weekend before Thanksgiving.
Okay. All right.
And that's
Good
the
deal.
Yankeetown Seafood Festival. And we were there last year. We had a good time. Everybody had a good time. And the funny part was a local girl that loves to fish won our charter last year. And the funny part was there was 2 people that showed up for the drawing at the end of Sunday. And she was one of the ones that showed up to see the drawing.
Nice.
So she won it.
Perfect.
So we're going to try to get another charter boat guy. I'm not sure who it's going to be yet, but to do a half day. So we'll have a drawing on Saturday and a drawing on Sunday.
There you go.
That's what we're trying to get.
Cool.
Aiming for.
There you go. Well, you got mine.
Yep.
All right.
We're good.
All right. Good deal. Darryl, thank you much, buddy. Like I
Love
said,
you
if you
guys.
want to stick around, we're going to give some prizes away. We're going to get out of here.
I think I'm going to head to the house.
Oh,
and,
all right.
you guys are doing a great job. I'm very impressed with the whole operation here. I got to tell you. And I'll come back sometime.
All right.
You guys just invite me.
Thank you, Captain.
Thank you.
Thank you, Darryl.
All right. Man, oh, man, oh, man. All right. Thanks, buddy. John, we like I said, I know that was terribly personal for him, but that was cool, and we really appreciate him doing that. We're going to give away some prizes now. So, John, show everybody what they're going to win tonight.
Some provokers.
Hooked on phonics worked for me.
Provokers. Some Jigs. A Karrie's custom cup.
There we go.
And straw. Absolutely beautiful. And Aquatic Nutrition chum drop. And of course, because of our topic tonight, let's keep ourselves safe. A couple cans of Sun Bomb. So
Captain's Cove. There you go. All right. Good deal. All right, John. Good deal. Man, like I said,
hey.
I'm usually
like Darryl
much
says,
happier
the
right
reason
now.
he did
I'm
it
so
is to-
happy he's all
fine.
good, but
Yeah.
man, it's kind of
And if it saves somebody else, that's
Yeah.
all that matters right there.
all righty. Some of the sunscreen is not good for you. You have to do your homework.
Yes.
Oh, fake news! No, I have no idea. No, I have
you need
heard
to check.
quite a few.
Yeah,
Yeah, you gotta. And the thing with Sunbum, they're using like the best.
Yeah, they use some of the best chemicals. And a lot of these people use animals to treat on. Most people use, I mean, some of them use humans. You just got to watch what they're putting on and how they do it.
Yeah.
As with anything in life.
Sure. Oh yeah. Well, do your research. Watch the show.
Right.
All right, John. So tonight, question-wise, we're going to take the first 5 right answers we see. We're going to write them on the old piece of paper right here. Drop them in the Captain's Cove bucket and draw a winner. So that'll be going on. Where's my writing utensil? Get everything ready. Dale usually counts down for us. Dale, there we. Oh nope, he's still tight. He's all hooked up on sunscreen right there. Let's see.
Sunbum is human healthy and real safe.
Human healthy. I like that.
He's already counted.
There we go.
Backwards and forwards. There she is.
All right. So,
question time.
Everybody's Wi-Fi must be synced. So here we go, John. All right. Tonight's question. Obviously, we were talking about skin cancer. So tonight's question is going to roll with that. Let's see. I got to have my question spread out across 2 pages right here. So tonight's question. According to American Cancer Society's estimates for melanoma in the United States, how many deaths will be had in 2022? So they've got a statistic that says how many people will die from this year, and we're looking for that number. Again, according to the American Cancer Society's estimates for melanoma in the United States, how many deaths will be had in 2022?
You can give us one number, add the 2 together if you'd like, or 2, however you want to print it out.
Oh, no, we're just looking for one number. We just happen to have the answer broke down in men and women. Yep. So, all right, Capt Dog's got a good guess in there, but wow, look at that. Holy cow.
Bobby's on it.
All right.
Andrew
so
Woods
we got one.
Bobby, Andrew, Doug, Jessica, Capt Dog.
Let's see. It's almost like they knew that was coming.
Yeah, they're quick. That or their Siri is bolted right next to their face.
Yeah.
I think they just let Siri listen to your calming voice.
My calming voice? I do not have a calm voice. CA has a calming voice. I can listen to him talk forever. I do not have a calming voice. Though I've been told I have a good radio voice. I don't know. Let's see. All right, and Capt Dog. All right. So the answer we were looking for was 7,650. Approximately, that's 5,080 men and 2,570 women. So I wonder why the men always got to have the high numbers. They always say men die before the women.
That's what they say. We doubled the women up on this one. Not that that's a good thing, but here we go.
All right, so in the bucket, we've got Capt Dog. We got Bobby. We've got Jessica. We've got Doug. And we've got Andrew. All right, John. I'm just that good. There you go, Bobby. All right, mix them up, John. Pick us a winner for tonight's little prize package. Good little prize package tonight. He is just that good, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. Congratulations to Bobby. Bobby won tonight's prize package.
Wow.
There we go. Shovel up and deal. Nice job, Bobby.
Wow.
Funny. All right, John.
That's crazy.
So we've done it again. We got to the end of another one. I know this one was not terribly exciting and upbeat, but it was a good show to get out there and get yourself checked, especially if you're on the water a lot or especially as kids. I mean, I know not anymore, but kids used to play outside. You know, I don't know, they don't do that much anymore, but if you're Generation X on older, you need to go. Yeah, everybody's just going blind now, but
now the eyes have got to be checked.
Get out and get checked. All right, John. So, man, what do we got going on? We're working on the Black and Red Fish Challenge. We're excited about that. We want you guys to hit that subscribe button. We're real close. We were looking for 350 last week, and we picked up 1, so we're even closer to that 350 mark. But We had something cool come that basically John saw a commercial on one of our videos. So YouTube is playing commercials on our past videos now, and we're not getting any credit for it because we don't got enough subscribers.
Yeah, we need subscribers. We need subscribers.
So we don't make a dime from YouTube until we get at least 1,000 subscribers, which we know that's a lot to ask for. But we'll be happy with that 350 for now. So keep it growing. It's going in the right direction, and we appreciate every last one of you for watching. John, we'll see everybody next week. We Be Tailin' is brought to you by Shasty McNasty Fishing,
Cap's Cove Outfitters,
Knotty Tails,
Jim's Jigs,
Filletzall Blades,
Aquatic Nutrition,
Plash Lights.
Karrie's Custom Rods, Gaffs, and Cups.
There you go. Bonnie with State Farm.
Caddycan,
Native Nautical Mailboxes.
Salt Life,
There you go. Power Pole and
Nature Goes PM.
PM. There you go. All right. We'll see everybody next week.